Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Beyond Cancer with Marina Blackford. We are live. It's the last live of June. So I'm so excited to be here with you all. I'm Marina Blackford. I am a two-time breast cancer survivor, and I am here to help you on your journey at any point, diagnosis and after. So if you're here, welcome. You can subscribe and turn on notifications on YouTube, and that way you will be able to comment and I can see your comments live as we talk. I'm here to help you. So, on the live, you can expect a couple of things. One, this is about 30 minutes where I chat with you guys about how I'm feeling as a survivor, what's new in my life, and then I turn to you to answer questions that you might have. If you found my channel on YouTube, you were probably looking up chemo tips. And I have a video that is 12 things I wish I knew before starting chemo. And I am so happy I made that video because it's reached almost a million people now, and the channel has reached over 2 million views. So it shows me that this information is needed and the lives are here to support you. So again, subscribe, turn on notifications. Um, I'm looking for my first comment. So whoever wants to put the first comment, join in the fun. It's Friday. And if you're on the cancer journey, you're not feeling super energized, let me bring the energy for you. I get it. It's not easy. Uh, you know what? Let's just back it up. Um, Life is not always easy, let alone being told you have cancer, uh, which could be the scariest thing you go through. So, that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm trying to bring support and encouragement, and not just encouragement, empowerment. Because empowerment, it shows you that I'm not the one bringing the answers for you. Nobody really is. Empowerment is an internal thing that you drum up in yourself to take back your life. And I want to help you do that. And that's why you're here. All right. First comments on. Yay. It's Crystal. Crystal G says, "Hi, Marina." Crystal, it's so good to see you. I love seeing regulars on here. To see you comment, this is the connection that I think we all need and want. So I really, really appreciate it. Join us. Join us on the live. Subscribe. I will be offering more lives. So right now, if you subscribe, I do 2 a month on YouTube, and I'll continue to do that. And I'm trying to keep everybody here. There's so many options out there, guys. But I think now through my membership, I'll be offering exclusive lives. So that way we can just connect more. And by doing the membership, it brings that group together. A membership is a price you pay monthly, and it allows us to have access to be together and to just move forward with your direct questions in those lives. And so any new things I do, I will always be posting on the channel, and you can find everything there. If you're like, "Marina, what do I do if I missed this live? What's my next thing?" I always want to offer you a next thing. Lulu says, hey, Lulu. So that is my goal, is to give you more lives. It will be through membership, but I think that's great because when you do a membership, you just feel like, again, you're feeling empowered by making that decision and showing up with people and leaving that with, something that you want to do for yourself. So that's what's going on. I will keep you posted. I am going to put in the comments now a link to everything I have going on, which is, if you're in chemo right now, I highly recommend getting my chemo checklist. That's a digital download. And I put together a checklist of what you want to do on chemo day, and it'll just help you stay very organized and prepared. And so I have that for you. I'm going to put a link to everything right now in the comments. I also have coaching available through that link. And that's going to look like group coaching that's offered usually twice a month. And this is coaching. So coaching is like, you're going to come to me with a challenge, a question, and we're going to work through it. And as a group, it's really neat because sometimes people see blind spots that you don't see, and I help guide that. Or if you're like, "I don't wanna do group coaching, I'd love to do one-on-one." You can book one-on-one with me. I'm doing summer rates. I wanna help more people, so, get in with me for summer, and you can just book an hour of having what I call empowerment coaching. That's what Beyond Cancer is. Beyond Cancer is showing you what's possible after being told you have cancer, because 'cause I've been there. My story is I was trying for 3 years to qualify for the Boston Marathon. I did it, and 1 week later had a biopsy that came back positive for an aggressive breast cancer, triple negative, and I was told I needed to start chemotherapy immediately. And there were so many things that led me on the path that I went on. One, my mom was a two-time survivor at that point. So I knew that beating cancer was not just possible, but like it's totally possible. She beat it twice. Two, it showed me that removing my breast was probably the best way to go if I had the genetic mutation like she did. And I did have that. So I removed my breast tissue. And it made that decision much easier for me. I think for a lot of women, the decision to move one breast or both can be really hard, especially if you're young, like I was 31, because we attach so much to our body and our image and our womanhood, you know? And I had to fall. I I'm gonna use the word, yeah, I fell into the belief, like, I had to fully fall. I'm gonna call it a trust fall. That's what I think I was envisioning. I did a complete trust fall into what I had to do to be cancer free, and that helped me accept a lot of decisions that had to be made very quickly. Right? Deciding to do chemo. Well, I had triple negative. My mom did it twice. I can do it. Removing my breast tissue. Well, my mom had breast cancer twice. I don't want breast cancer twice. So let me do, give myself the best odds of not having it again. And that was removing breast tissue. So that way I could move through those decisions. And I'm just sharing my story because this might resonate with some of you guys. There's decisions to be made, there's emotions. But what always saved me was what was my big picture end result? Being cancer free and being alive. And that sounds so basic, but let's get back to basics. Let's not overcomplicate things sometimes. Um, Want to be alive. Now, with triple negative, needing to do chemo or whatever type of breast cancer you have, if you've been told you need to do chemo, have it explained to you why. Why do I need to? What are my scores? What are my odds? So that I know, so I can really put a faith into why I'm doing this. And so when I did that as well, there was somebody in my life at that time that had lost a sister at the same age to triple negative. And so I thought, man, if somebody my same age can have the same diagnosis and pass away, I can't mess around with this. So also made me realize that this just needed to be my way and I could just move through it easier. So that's some of my story. Um, Other things that helped me then was having that hope and dream to get to Boston as my light at the end of the tunnel, like, "I am gonna get through this because I will run Boston, I have to." I if I didn't run it that next year, I would have had to qualify again, and guess what? I've never been as fast as I was before chemo, I just haven't. I can't say that I've really tried because that was 10 years ago now, but I did run a marathon last year, the New York City Marathon, and, at this happy 10-minute running pace of just like, "This is where I'm at." So I had to do it. I had to run Boston because I wasn't planning to qualify again. It's very hard. So having, hopes and dreams, a light at the end of your tunnel, whatever it looks like for you. I wanna be well enough to go back to work. I wanna be well enough to take care of my kids or my grandkids. I wanna be well enough to volunteer, whatever it is that's important in your life. But that's why taking care of yourself at this point, I don't care about the past. I am so done with the past, everybody, by the way. Like, I am one of those people that I'm like, it's now and the future. I love memories. I love like digital photo frames all over my house of memories. Um, Raise your hand if that's you. Are you a digital frame person? I am because I take so many photos. I love memories. but I will not live in the past. I can only focus on like what I'm doing now and in the future. I can't be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't do this. I didn't do this better. Why wasn't I eating more fruits and vegetables? Why wasn't I exercising more? I don't live there. I only live today and in the future. Okay. That's what beyond means. That's what beyond cancer means for you at any point on your journey. All right, we're getting rolling. How's this Friday energy for you guys? I want to get to some comments real quick. So let's see who else came on today. Lori says, hi, Marina. Glad to be able to be on the live. Lori from New Jersey. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you for sharing where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? I have people from all over. I have a lot of people from Canada, Africa, Jamaica, India. I mean, everywhere. It's incredible. So thank you for being here and sharing this space with me. All right, we have another person that says, hi, Marina and Melgar74. Welcome. Lulu says, started chemo yesterday. Oh, chemo. Okay. Lulu, I see you have another comment. So let me get to that. After saying hi to Jay Fawcett says, hi, Marina. Hello, Jay. And Lulu, trying to figure out meal plans and supplements while doing chemo. Okay, I'm so glad you asked. Let's talk. Supplements during chemo, you have to be very careful. Where I take turmeric now because it's an anti-inflammatory supplement, it's like a yellow powder. I don't recommend doing that during chemo, and neither would your oncologist. We don't want things that are so potent as a natural thing to interfere with your chemo. So there's a time and place for supplements. So, some of the stuff you're just going to put off until after. Supplements that have been proven to be okay during chemo and my oncology team was okay with was taking a multivitamin. So at the least doing that. I like pure encapsulations. That's what I use. That's what was recommended to me by my healthcare provider. And it's a great pure brand, pure encapsulations. I have it in my Amazon store. And I'll put my Amazon store in the comments right now. Because when you're done with active treatment, when you're done with your chemo, I do have all the supplements that are immune boosting. I have to be careful with how I say this, but could lower your risk of cancer. They're all there in my Amazon store under supplements to consider. So I'm going to put that in the comments now. So you can get the Pure Encapsulations multivitamin right now, Lulu. Vitamin C has been also proven to do well with chemo, but your oncology team may or may not approve it. You have to ask them. When you start chemo, the important thing they're trying to do is really monitor if that chemo is working for you to make sure that they don't need to switch. And so they need to know that you're not interfering with that by taking supplements so they can really, really see how it's going. Meal plans, Lulu. If you do any coaching with me, I have recipes I send you personally. And there's recipes like smoothies, vegan, vegetarian, high protein, low carb. I have those recipe packs. So that's if you do coaching with me. Otherwise, use the internet, type in exactly what you want. Give me some smoothie recipes for the week. My favorite things during chemo that are immune boosting and easy were smoothies and soups. Broth-based soups are best. Think chicken noodle soup, right? Chicken broth, chicken, rice is really good in there with your vegetables. Your basic soup starter. You can go to like Trader Joe's if there's one near you and they already have this soup starter chopped up. But a soup starter is chopped up celery, onion, and carrot, right? There's a word for that. It's like a fancy French term, but you're going to saute that and just a little bit of oil, get the flavor. You pour in your broth, you put in your protein, you put in your rice. Just, keep it very, very simple. Adding garlic right now anywhere in your diet is very good and is always an anti-cancer ingredient. Garlic, garlic, garlic. And if your taste buds start to go, garlic can help flavor things. Your taste buds can and likely will be affected during chemo. Things will taste metallic or just not as exciting. To help with that, you can chew some ice during chemo, keep your mouth cold to help protect those taste buds. But I will tell you this, if it is affected, don't worry, your taste will come back. It's not like COVID that had like long COVID symptoms. I don't see that to be the case. Your taste will return. So, Don't worry about that. I mean, it sucks that it's gone for a while, but it will come back, I promise. All right. Back to some of your comments. Jane F. 1220 says, Happy Friday, all. Yay, I caught a live on my way to work. Oh, I'm so glad, Jane. Yay. Happy Friday to you. Yes, this is my work. I get to work with people. This is my dream. I absolutely love it. So I do coaching, I do YouTube. I'm working on doing more speaking. And so I'm really excited for that. And I'm so thankful that you caught the live. Lulu, definitely choosing life always. That's it, Lulu. See? You're already taking back your power by making statements like that because it's so important. Words matter. Words matter a lot. And Melgar74, I have a question. I'm a year post treatment for triple negative breast cancer. I had a good result. My oncologist has repeatedly refused to give me any scans, ultrasounds, or any form of screening. This is not uncommon, I would say. Um, oncologists don't so oncologists went to medical school, right? And then they go off of statistics and research. So research shows that doing more scans, if you've been all cleared, right? So if you're a year after treatment from triple negative, you've had surgery that came back no pathological response, and maybe you've had one scan, either like a breast MRI or a PET scan, to see that everything was all clear after treatment's done. So if that's done and now it's a year after and they're saying you don't need more, my question to you is, why do you think you need more? Are you still very anxious? Do you have a pain? Of course, if you feel a lump or something, your oncologist will order a scan. Um, but I guess that's my question to you. Why do you feel like you need a scan? And once you can answer that question, then you can answer like the next question. You know, this is where talking to your medical team is important, writing out your thoughts. Why are you having these thoughts? I want you to get a Beyond Cancer journal. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it could change your life to journal. So this is in my merch shop. You can click it on YouTube. This says Beyond, but writing things, I have in here, I write things I learn and things I'm working on all the time. Writing it down matters. It helps you get your thoughts out. It helps with anxiety. Writing down gratitude is proven to shift your whole mood and how you go through the day. So I want you to get this. Your journal won't have a sticker like mine. It'll say Beyond. And this is it. This is what you need. But this sticker, I'll read it to you, says, she laughs without fear of the future. And that's from a friend of mine from Fearless Fast Pitch. Some people I met this summer at a retreat. It was amazing. All right. So yeah, it's not uncommon. It's just not uncommon to not do a scan. But ask them why. Get your questions answered for yourself and with them. Silver says, Amen. Amen. Something I said hit. Yes. If you missed this live in real time and you're watching in playback, make sure you comment below the video so that I still see where you're watching from. I still see your question or your support for others. I'd love to see. So make sure you comment. If you're watching this in real time, can you hit the like button? Because then it might push out to more people that I'm live. It's just, I don't know. Let's give it a try. We got to help these like crazy algorithms. All right. And Melgar, is this normal or should I have had some scans already? Okay, we're talking about scans. I tried and he refuses. He refused to prescribe Signatera for me as well. I'm so upset. Okay, so Signatera should be your own option. You can actually just contact that company, and depending where you're at, they can send someone to you to do a blood draw at your house, and then they'll send it into their company and do it. So I had the option to have someone come to me and do the blood draw or do it at my cancer center. So you can just contact Signatera since you already are aware of that. Just go that route. And that's it's showing to be really, really good. So Signatera, for anybody wondering, is a company. And so there's some other companies that do this, but I use Signatera. They do a residual disease test. So after you've done treatment and surgery and you're all clear. This is just a blood draw. and they send it to their lab, and it takes a couple weeks to get a result, and it'll come back positive or negative. You want negative, which is that they're testing for circulatory tumor DNA testing. They're testing to see if anything in your blood shows signs of, like, not tumor cells, but tumor DNA, if that makes sense. So, you don't have to understand it all. All you have to understand is it's easy to do. It's a blood draw. They send it to a lab. You get a result that's positive or negative. If the result came back positive, you have some tumor DNA circulating in your blood, then you would absolutely follow up with an oncology team and have a scan done. Um, and so this is a way to know that you're cancer free, and it's so easy and it's new, uh, that they've been doing it like the last 5 years or so. And it's just it's great. It's going to become part of protocol for the future. It really, really will. So thought I'd share that. Silver is watching from Cali, California. We're in the same time zone right now, Arizona. We don't change time. We live on our little desert island in Arizona where we never change the time. So I'm always triple checking the time that I put for you guys. Jane is sending you some love, Lulu. So make sure you receive that. All right. Jane says, thank you, Marina. Or excuse me, Lulu says, thank you, Marina. All right. We have somebody with a laughing face emoji. You ain't ready, part 2. Okay. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. Well, thank you. I have hair. When I started this channel, I had hair. I mean, my first videos are really like poor quality, but all I ever wanted to do is reach people and give them chemo tips and give them hope. And then I was diagnosed with breast cancer again. So I was diagnosed again for the second time at 36 after I removed all my breast tissue and after I did chemo. It was wild. I felt the lump like kind of under my armpit. So just cleaning myself in the shower, feeling. So know your body. I knew that lump shouldn't be there. I called and I had a tumor recurrence. And so what we did that time was similar. We did chemo. We removed more tissue that was more like near my ribs, and I did radiation. And I wasn't expecting to be diagnosed again after removing all my breast tissue, quote unquote, having a double mastectomy. But it shows you the importance of listening to your body and that you can do the craziest of things. Like, look at me. I've lost my hair twice. Guys, I can't even tell you. I lose track of the numbers. I've done a lot of chemo. I've done radiation. I've done 9 breast surgeries related to cancer. And I'm here and I have hair and I'm still going. We're still going. We are living beyond. I really, really want you to embody that. What does it look like for you to live beyond? You ain't ready also brought up a great point. Yes, plenty of water, fruits, and vegetables is what did it for me. Absolutely. So good. It's like we have to. We cannot have our immune system not kill these cancer cells, which is what it's made to do every day, and not support it. We have to support our immune system. And you support it by good quality water. Make sure you're having a filtered water. Okay. Like if you're drinking tap water, we need to get a filter on that for sure. I have reverse osmosis in my house, but filtered water, fruits and vegetables, like it's back to the basics with food. Like what is healthy? Like the less processed, the better. That's it. That's it. Um, you ain't ready. Part 2 also says your taste will come back and your appetite will increase tremendously. And don't forget to take your nausea medicine. Oh, so true. Yes. You know what? That brings up a great point. I'm just started to do an audio podcast I recorded, and I have my first episode and the first episode with a guest. Um, if any of you are interested in sharing how you live beyond cancer and you would like an interview for my new audio podcast, shoot me an email, info@marinablackford.com. Here's how I live beyond cancer. I live beyond cancer every day in my mindset. I'm already like so thankful for the day. I live beyond cancer because I did run that marathon. And then I ran another one. That doesn't mean like you need to, but that's just what I did. I live beyond cancer because I started YouTube to help people. I live beyond cancer because I volunteer my time where it's important to me, which is at church with my kids and through breast cancer groups like Check for a Lump and the Young Survival Coalition. So, how do you live beyond cancer? Is there somewhere in your life that you are doing something different that you weren't doing before that has empowered you in your life? I want to talk to you. I want you to email me. All right. Rosette, love seeing you. Hi, Marina. You're looking great. You were a great coach. Thank you, Rosette. Thank you so much. I'm so thankful to connect with any of you, help you on your journey, help you shift your mindset just a little bit. Because how important is that if we don't shift our mind, if we're stuck? That stuck energy is stagnant, and it's not just stagnant, it's actually a weight, and it's a weight you don't have to carry. So that's why I show up here, and that's why I offer coaching, because I don't want you guys to feel stuck. I want you to feel like because you had cancer, you still have choices. You literally have choices every day, and I've been there. I struggle with this as an entrepreneur, something I've never done. I was a dental hygienist for 16 years, right? Just went in, clocked in, and saw my lovely patients and clocked out. Um, I don't want you to feel like you're stuck. You're never stuck. What coaching will do is just kind of show you that I have more options than I realize, and you are in charge. You. So let's go. Amazon Queen 72. If you're getting anything out of this and you feel like you want to pay it forward to me, you can do a super thanks on YouTube. You just click the little heart money button and super thanks. I really, really appreciate it. I see it. I see you. And yeah, just thank you. Amazon Queen 72. I finished my chemo journey last November. I never got to thank you for all. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. I never got to thank you for all the information I learned from you. Meals, packing a chemo bag, etc. Got me through. I love you guys. Okay. So, Amazon Queen 72, thank you so much for saying that. That means so, so much to me. That means a lot. That means a lot. um, when I make these videos, I don't get to see you guys face to face unless we do coaching or unless you get an interview on my new audio video podcast. So really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. And hi from Arizona. You're in Arizona. Hey. All right, couple comments. We're gonna have a couple more minutes. So let's get in your comments here, guys. Whew. All right. I am a person. Mary Muthi. Hi, Marina. Hi, Mary. I love seeing you. You're such a huge support. Thank you. From Kenya. I forget you're in Kenya. It's so awesome. So happy to join the live. Doing well after my third chemo yesterday. Your tips are helping me all the way. Thanks always and keep doing this. It's not in vain. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mary. There are days that I wonder if I can keep showing up. And that's why I try to offer different things because it keeps it connected for me and interesting for me. And I really appreciate it. Amazon Queen 72 wanted to thank you for getting me. Oh, wait, oh dear, you're thanking me again. Let's do it. Okay. Want to thank you for getting me through chemo that I finished last November. Was diagnosed with triple negative as well and had double mastectomy reconstruction in March. You kept me going. Oh man, I didn't mean to make you cry. It's okay. It's okay. Crying is good, right? What is it? I don't know. It's good. It's like watering a plant. We just need to let it out sometimes. West Coast Alley. Hi from Victoria, BC, Canada. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What is the weather where you are at? 'Cause it's 100 today. I'm not complaining yet though, guys. July's around the corner. It's about to get real in Arizona. So, next month, my family and I will get out for travel. Easton 7, Capri's 4. We're going to go visit some family in the Midwest, Michigan. So a little closer to Canada, West Coast Alley. So I'm really excited for that. My kids have never seen the Midwest, which means they've never seen as much green as they possibly can. Trust me. They have no idea what trees are. So I'm really excited. Other things that are coming up, I'll be marathon training later this year. So I will be asking if you guys can train with me, do some walks with me and runs with me. We'll do some videos on that. It'll be really exciting if you want to get some running motivation. I'll be showing you more of that at the end of summer, probably August or September. We'll start that. I'm raising money for Team in Training, which helps with cancer research for leukemia and lymphoma. And shout out to my survivors that I am raising money on behalf of, which is Rosette Williams and my friend Kathy that I met on a plane in April on my way to Nashville. She is the leukemia survivor thriver, and I just love everybody I get to connect with. So shout out to you all. That's what's going on with me. So again, click the links that will help you. Chemo Checklist is available. Go to marinablackford.info. There's a free chemo guide there as well. Coaching, we can do group coaching, um, coaching for you hourly. I'm doing summer rates because that's just easy right now instead of getting on a bunch of I don't know, clarity calls or whatever you want to call them, just summer rates, just hourly booking. Oh, if you need life coaching right now, I'm here for you. I appreciate you all. Welcome to Beyond Cancer, and I'm going to see you really soon. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll put up a new schedule for July. All right, everybody, have a great Friday. Bye.